Thank you, everybody, for being here. It is our terrific honor to uplift the work of this beautiful woman right here. We are thrilled. So thank you for this opportunity. And it is my further pleasure to bring up the Honorable Mayor Ed Gainey.
Appreciate it. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's good to see people that got their day already here, so it's good to be here. Kenya, I just want to, start off by saying congratulations. You know what I mean? Whether we talk about your personal, professional journey, you're the definition of never quitting and never giving up. And because of that, it means a lot that I wish there was a lot of younger women that was here that could really pay attention to the success that you've enjoyed your career. Because I think it speaks volumes when you talk about people that can fall in love with adversity and overcome it. I just think it speaks volumes. A lot of people can't do that. They get caught up in adversity and they end up drowning in their own pain. But not you. For whatever reason, your spirit is different. And you've been able to overcome. You could write a book, just call it Overcoming. You know what I mean? Because I think your life is an example of that. And it is a truly honor. It's a true honor to be able to stand here today and look at a servant leader and say thank you for what you've done, for what you've deposited in our children, to what you deposited in your family, the whole nine. But we're going to do it a little different. So I always tell people this. I could just stand here and read this, but what difference would it make, right? I think that the people that came out to support you today are people that love you, people that got a whole lot of love for you. And they love you for different reasons. Nobody loves you for the same reason. I learned that a long time ago. Me and my sister love my mama, but trust me, it's for different reasons. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm just being honest, right? So, I think because of that, everybody here has an opportunity to tell you why you're special to them, why you mean something to them. Because without love, the proclamation would just be paper. You know what I mean? But with love, you had this proclamation to see just how far you come. So I know a lot of people here, and I love to call names for those that just don't come up here. So we're going to do it like this. Who's coming up first? Husband got to go last. Come on, mama. Come on. Say your name, mama. Say your name.
My name.
Oh, wait till you get up there.
Woo! The chair is going to move. My name is Alexis Cooper, and I am Kenya Shepherd Porter's mother. That's who I am. I'm just thrilled to be here. She has done so much in her short time frame, and I say short because I'm in my 70s. So, but when she was born, her and her dad both said, this one's going to be special. And oh boy, were we right. By the time she was a teenager, she had already fought me to the core because she had to do things her way. She asked to do the dishes, but she wanted to do them when she wanted to do them. Yeah, not when she needed them, not when they needed them, but when she thought she had time. And moving on, and I could do nothing but support her. She's always been a blessing. She was a blessing when she was born. There's so many things I could say. We fought tooth and nail. It was a hard road. But my words to her were always, you can do anything that you put your mind to. Because your mind is what controls everything. If you feed your mind, it gives you purpose. And purpose is the reason for our existence. If we have something, that means you have something to give. And that's with anything in your life. And all I can say is, having watched her on this wonderful, wonderful journey, she has taken me on a ride because I am always, always here to support her. And when I came down with cancer 6 years ago, 4th stage lung cancer, I'm blessed to be standing here. This one made time in her already busy life. And she went to every appointment. She went to every treatment. And she's part of the reasons why I'm here. Because I said, if I was able to instill a spirit of life in her, she's now giving it back to me. My family gave me life, and I'm here right now because of them. They love me. And I can always, always say that they will always be first to me because I love them unconditionally. Everybody that I call a family member, including these two over here, I will always, always love. And I thank you. I am so proud. When I left home, I just want you to know, the last thing I said before I went out the door, I lost my husband in July. And he met Kenya when she was, what, 15? And I said to him, well, Coop, she's getting another award. I'm on my way downtown. I wish you were here. We love you, and I'll see you later. And he gave us that little smile wave in the picture. And we love you so much. And I am so, so very proud of not only the things that you have given to the city, you have given to everybody. Your kids, your family, near and far. This woman travels to Texas when we have a baby, okay? She's been everywhere, and I love and appreciate you for each and every moment. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for putting yourself out there and giving and never stop.
Come on.
Love you forever.
Wow. Who's going next? Who's going next? Right, I know that's right, huh? Yeah, that's heavy. Who's going next? Come on. All right, all right. All right.
Hello, my name's Darrell. This is my mother. Darrell Ward. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm the firstborn. I'm the favorite. No, but since I was a kid, I've always seen you work hard. Even whenever you were going to CCAC and working at the same time as a single mom, just like, I remember you telling me like your kids are always going to watch you, just giving me advice about my own son. And looking back on my childhood, I was always watching you. So to see everything that you've been through with your associates, to your bachelor's, to your master's, and all of the hardships that you've overcame, and you've never let anything hold you back, even with your injuries. This isn't the first injury you had that, you know, that you pushed through to get some things done. So just know I'm always watching you. And I appreciate you and I love you for showing me how to get things done and always being there for me, no matter the circumstances or situation. Your door is always open, and I appreciate and love you.
Yes, sir.
I love you, so.
Wow. It's just something about those firstborns, you know what I mean? When you the firstborn, huh? You know what I mean? I have to remind my sister, so I'm with you, brother. That's what I tell my sister. Mommy couldn't be a mommy to you if the firstborn didn't make her. So you should give me 10% of whatever you make. Huh? Come on now. Who's next? Come on, come on. Come on, here we go, yeah.
My name is Tamika Benning. I am Kenya's best friend and bestie. And we've met, it's been about 20, going on 20 years. And when I met her, we connected immediately, and I watched her. CCAC, Point Park, Robert Morris. She did her thing with a full-time job, 10,000 kids. I only have one. So to her 3 or 4 at the time, it was like, you got a lot of kids. And she pushed through. I mean, even at PWSA, she started customer service. I was already there a couple years. She done went up, like, invited to the Christmas parties that nobody else was invited to. That's just her push going through, and just her being there, just her support. living out of town, she heard it in my voice. She's coming, friend, I'm on the plane. You're feeling down. I know you need family and friends around. I'm near. That's just her definition. She's there, she shows up. And she always, I mean, she's a very good person to have in your life. And, you know, I gained a brother too, and, you know, all her 10,000, now 20,000 kids with his, and it's just a loving family. And whenever you're around, you get a hug when you leave, and, hey, how you doing? It's just so inviting all the time, and that's her personality. That's just who she is. Very supportive. Love you. And congratulations on everything.
Wow, okay. Well, we got one more before we call the husband up, so who's it gonna be? Oh, here we go. We got two. You know, I can't say no. You already know.
My name is Dana Robinson. I'm Kenya's cousin, more like a brother. She's more like a sister to me. I don't know. I say the one word I would use to describe her is impact. If we're talking about fair wages, if we're talking about community empowerment, if we're talking about diversity in the workplace, her name is stamped on pretty much everything in the city. I've seen her, you know, they got a saying, they say you get it out the mud, and I've seen my cousin, man, get it, like work miracles, all with knowing that God had her back and guided her through every step. You know, when we were kids, like I tried to take on the protector role, you know what I'm saying? And watch out for her, make sure she was okay. But, I mean, standing here today as a man, I can honestly say, like, she's the one that was protecting me. Whether it was prayer, whether it was just, you know what I'm saying, a kind word. And, like, she's somebody that I truly admire and I look up to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud and I'm humbled and thankful to be here and to be family and to be in this room with all you, and just, you know, I love you, cuz. Keep doing it. All right?
He said he's ready.
Kenya, today I'm so excited that we're here to celebrate you today. There are so many great things I learned. We talk almost every day now, you know. I mean, just the things that you've done while you worked at the city, like modernizing, even just having meters outside of people's homes, so it's easier for people to get their utility bill, their utility count done. Being at PNC, being the lead of an ERG. We serve together on the board of PWN. And then what you've done at Google, like you've given tens of thousands of people access to Google in the building, right? I saw it go up. I saw so many people complain for years, we can't even go inside and see it, but it's in our neighborhood. But since you've been there, countless people have been able to get behind those doors. Everything you do, it leads back to community, it leads back to impact. I've seen you advocate fiercely for so many people. And I know you push me to advocate for myself and pour into myself, because I don't do that. You're just a constant reminder and embodiment of the kind of people I love and I want in my life, and I'm just so honored that you're getting, you know, your honor here today. Even just with Tech Week, you know, it was an idea that came from the mayor. It's just a spark, and you're like, okay, I'm going to take it, and you ran with it. You're now in your second year. You've made such a huge impact in the city. You can now claim Mark Cuban came out here, you know. You've done so much. You should be so proud of yourself. I mean, even my kids know your journey and watch. You know, I told my kids today that Kenya's getting a proclamation. They're like, another one? I said, yes, another one. But they're also, you know, cheering you on, sending on their congratulations. And you're like family. And I just appreciate you, and I just thank you so much for just what you pour into me, what you pour into so many of us here and beyond these walls. And I know you'll continue to do it. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, now.
I just want to, first of all, I'm a Massa supporter, Kenya's husband. I want to thank the mayor for having us, like everybody else that came. This is a great honor. I want to start off by just reading you guys Ephesians 3:20. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. My wife, she shows up when nobody does. And when I first met her, it's at a bar, and she's moving around, and she came over to introduce herself, and I didn't understand it because I see her walking around, and I'm thinking like, who is this politician walking through the bar? Because she knew everybody. And as I got to know her and understand what she was doing, she's following up on what she said. If I say hello to you, you're a friend to me. If I say I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. She doesn't know any other way to do it, so she just shows up. So me, everybody here that knows me, I'm a leader of men. People follow me. They listen to what I say, they understand the way I convey it, and then to have somebody by my side who is just the same exact way is just amazing. So I just want to say I'm proud of you. Keep doing the things that you do because there's no ceiling, baby. There's no ceiling. Exceedingly, abundantly more. I'm so proud of you. Continue to do the work, and the work is going to do for you. Thank you, guys.
They said consistency breeds credibility. So when you're consistent, it's automatically credible. That's something that they can't take from you. It's an honor to acknowledge Kenya Porter, a transformative servant leader whose career reflects a deep commitment to advancing workforce opportunity, operational excellence, and equitable pathways into Pittsburgh's growing innovation economy. And whereas as a proud product of this region, Kenya has dedicated over a decade to driving large-scale initiatives such as public utilities, retail, financial services, and global technology, while steadfastly advocating for youth, talent development, and community empowerment. And whereas Kenya's impactful journey began at the Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority, where she served as the project manager on a citywide modernization initiative, enhancing billing accuracy for over 80,000 households. Her leadership in various operational and technology initiatives has significantly impacted service delivery and employee performance, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to excellence. And whereas Kenya has played a crucial role as a safety advisor under Tanya Payne, ensuring cities' plumbing received essential training and protection on job sites, and as an ASME board member where she negotiated wage increases and promoted professional development for municipal employees. And whereas at Giant Eagle, she expanded her technical expertise, and at PNC led digital product teams that introduced major consumer offerings and streamlined payment systems. Also serving as a professional development chair and president of PNC's African American Employee Business Resource Group. While at Google, wow, yeah, you done had a lot of leadership positions. Yeah. You done sure enough opened up the doors. And whereas at Google, Kenya served as senior program manager, guiding the global readiness of innovative features and champion local initiatives that foster STEM, interesting among students through coding workshops and mentoring programs. Following her impactful tenure at Google, Kenya has returned to the community, applying her expertise to strengthening Pittsburgh's talent pipeline and expanding economic development opportunities. And whereas her vision and dedication led to the launch of Pittsburgh's Tech Day in 2023 and the subsequent expansion into Explore Pittsburgh Tech Week, a citywide initiative festival that has connected thousands of people from within our community to the Tech Week and technology that has driven our new economy. I want to recognize this day as your day because it is so deserving. And I just want to thank you. And I want to say something because this is real. I don't know what pushes you to do so much. I really don't. Like, I meet a lot of people. And I know a lot of people, trust me. But it's unusual when you see someone that, regardless of what they face, their faith, as you discussed, makes them go through it regardless. Like, you're an example of someone that can look at adversity and say thank you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's a rare, no, I'm serious. That's a rare quality. And that's not something that I believe you're born with, but it's something that through time, the people that's been around you have really nourished you with a certain level of strength and love that you can make adversity your friend. It's very rare, and I always talk about this in this office, how we gotta fall in love with adversity and stay away from controversy. You know, that's always something that I believed in, but it's rare when I see it in other people, the ability to look adversity in the face and say thank you. Today is your day in our most livable city. You know, see, Pam is real funny. Like, you see how big these letters is and all that? Like, I can't read small print or something like that, right? I just want y'all to know I can read the small print. All right, okay, go ahead now.
Hello. This was a lot. And one, apologies for my voice. I was outside celebrating a very close friend on Saturday and obviously had a little too much fun. And so now I'm a little hoarse behind it. But one, before I even go into reading like the little quick thing that I wrote here today, I just want to say stop and just say thank you. And so a lot of the things that you heard about me today from the different people that decided to come up and share, the biggest thing is my faith. And so it's tatted, but that deposit of faith comes from my mother, which is why I am so blessed to be able to have you sitting here with me 6 years after being diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and you're standing here with me because of deposits that you made. So I stand here to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you poured in me, because I am because you are. Okay? Thank you, Mayor Gainey. I remember, I'm not going to do really long stories because y'all know I can talk. But I remember when I met Mayor Gainey, and it was back when he was a state rep, and it was when I was under the leadership of the Honorable Tanya Payne, when I was working at the Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority with my good friend Tamika. And so even back then in my early career, I remember her passing, and my husband went with me to that service. I remember telling him how deep of an impact that I didn't realize that that woman had on my life at the time whenever she was still living. Tanya took me through the city, out in the streets, into the city, into the trenches, to see the people, to connect with the people, to understand their needs and what we could do because of the positions that we were in to make their workplace a better and a safe place, to give them the things that they actually deserve to have just as being employees, that they should be able to go to work safely. And so Tanya Payne deposited a lot in me to help me to start to see other people and what other people's needs are, and how I could utilize and exercise my power in a position of influence to help other people in my community. I'm a Pittsburgher, right? Y'all know, I'm gonna say it. My wedding day is 4/12. That's how much I'm a Pittsburgher. I'm born and bred, okay? And so it means a lot to me because the city raised me. My mother was a single mother. And so she depended on different programs and after-school programs and, you know, whatever the city was offering to be able to keep me busy. I grew up in the 90s, and everybody that knows Pittsburgh knows what it was like here in the 90s. It wasn't a safe space for teenagers, right? And so just having the parents that I had and the family members who represent a lot of this building as well too, whose names are stamped all through this building as well. Having that is what created me, and the faith that whatever I can do, whatever I want to do, I can. And it takes collaboration. Nothing gets done with just one person. Martin had a dream, but what did he do? He built a collaboration. He built you know what I mean? And so that's at my core. I'm not going to ever take credit for me solely doing anything, because it's not ever that. It's always about the community and the collaboration. And people that I'm looking at these faces that are here that came, I appreciate you, every single last one of you, because you all have deposited something in me that allowed me to be able to stand here today and receive this honor. So thank you so much for this honor. I stand here today to just simply, as a neighbor who loves the city and its people, every step of my journey has been guided by a deep belief that we are called to serve one another, to lift each other up, and to make room for every voice at the table. My faith teaches me that when you pour into others, your cup never runs dry. And as Pittsburgh has filled me over and over again, as long as I have breath, it is my duty to continue to pour back into this city over and over again the way that it has poured into me. I'm grateful for the opportunity to use my gifts. Some of y'all heard a little bit of my resume. So I'm grateful to have the opportunity to use my gifts to open doors and create pathways and remind our community that greatness is already inside of you. Sometimes you just need somebody to help you see it. And so this recognition isn't just for me, it's for every neighbor in the city of Pittsburgh, it's for every young person, every dreamer, everybody I've talked to, everybody I've poured into, everybody that's poured into me, who believes that Pittsburgh can be a place where we can rise truly together as one beautiful city. So I can't thank you enough. I remember the trenches that you and Tanya would do as, you know, whenever she was back on city council, and even just the quick conversations, and you may not even remember the young 23-year-old me back then, but I always remembered you. And you've always taken time to pour positive affirmations into me. And so even though you may not realize it as well too, you have also shaped who I am standing here today and what I do for the city of Pittsburgh. And so I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. I love each and every one of you really dearly, and I'm so honored to be receiving this. Thank you.